As part of my accountability, whatever, I'm deciding to study life online to keep myself accountable. So today we're going to be talking about French causative. I'm going to be learning it today online, and that will help me to study at least for 1 hour. Let's do it together. If you're learning French, get in here and learn the French causative with me. There's something I already have that I want to learn more and more. So the other day I was reading something, or I was watching a movie and I saw something and it said, Je fais reposer mes cheveux. And I was wondering, since it's like passé composé, why didn't they say j'ai reposé mes cheveux instead of je fais reposer mes cheveux? I was confused about this French phrase and I started to research to know why je fais reposer mes cheveux. And that was when I learned that it was causative. So So I had to ask GPT what is je fais reposer mes cheveux. I was like, I'm confused about this French phrase, je fais reposer mes cheveux. Can you explain what is je fais instead of just saying je reposer mes cheveux? And he was like, okay, great question. The key here lies in how French expresses causation when someone causes something to happen rather than doing it directly themselves. So, je fais reposer mes cheveux means I had my hair grow back or I made my hair grow back. Faire plus infinitive is a causative construction in French. So you're not literally making your hair grow by force, you're causing or allowing it to grow back, possibly by stopping to shave or using treatments. So it emphasizes you caused the action, you caused the hair growth to happen. So strange. J'ai repoussé mes cheveux. It's grammatically possible, but semantically odd or incorrect, so you must use Sheffer representation. So represent as a transitive verb usually means push back. Example, an enemy, a person, a deadline. Saying je represent my chevaux sounds like you physically put your hair back or even rejected it. It's not what you mean here. So you need fair represent because you're not actively doing the growing. Your hair is growing, your hair is growing back, and you're the one enabling or causing it. So now to have more examples of the causative. So I made this example. Je fais réparer ma voiture. I had my car repaired. I have one person watching. Welcome. Je fais réparer ma voiture. I had my car repaired. You cannot say j'ai réparé ma voiture because you're not the one who is repairing your car. So you say je fais réparer ma voiture. I had my car repaired, I had my car fixed. Because you repair it yourself, you cause someone else, a mechanic, to do it. Second example is elle fait laver ses vêtements au person. She has her clothes washed at the dry cleaner. You can't say elle laver ses vêtements au person. You have to say elle fait laver ses vêtements au person because you sent someone to do it for you. So again, she doesn't wash them herself, she arranges for someone else to do it. Nous avons fait construire une maison. We had a house built. The subject nous is not building it personally. Others are doing the work, but under their direction. Il a fait pousser une barbe. Il a fait pousser une barbe. He grew a beard. He let it grow. It grew under his watch, not by direct action. Je vais faire couper mes cheveux. I'm going to have my hair cut. Je vais faire couper mes cheveux. I'm going to have my hair cut. The hairdresser does the cutting. You're just initiating it. So the next example would be ils font réparer le toit de la maison. They are having the house roof repaired. You cannot say, I'm repairing the roof of my house because you're not the one who is repairing it. So that's say ils font réparer le toit de la maison. Instead of saying ils ont réparé le toit de la maison, c'est ils font réparer la maison. Tu devrais faire nettoyer ton manteau. You should get your clothes cleaned. Tu devrais faire nettoyer ton manteau. This one makes sense to me. You should. No, tu devrais. I would have said tu devrais nettoyer ton manteau, but no, it doesn't make sense. Tu devrais faire nettoyer ton manteau. This would be on a faire venir en plombier. I had a plumber come, called the plumber in. Instead of saying we called it, instead of saying on a en plombier, we say on a fait venir en plombier. The next example is je vais faire peindre les murs en blanc. I'm going to have the walls painted white. Je vais faire peindre les murs en blanc. Je vais faire peindre les murs en blanc. I'm going to have the walls painted white. Elle a allumé les lumières. She had the lights turned on. Elle a fait allumer les lumières. Just say j'ai allumé les lumières. Elle a allumé les lumières. But no, you say elle a fait allumer les lumières. Unless she did it herself, maybe. Then it becomes elle a allumé les lumières. Because something else caused it to come on. Elle a fait allumer les lumières. Le professeur a fait écrire les élèves. It made the students write. Le professeur a fait écrire les élèves. So faire express forcing or instructing rather than asking a choice. Je fais cuire un gâteau. I baked a cake. I had a cake baked. Honestly, I'll just say j'ai cuit un gâteau, but je fais cuire un. Like saying I fried something, I cannot say je because j'ai cuit. J'ai frit. J'ai fait frit. Depending on context, this could mean you baked it or caused it to be baked. Il fait toujours rire tout le monde. He always makes everyone laugh. Fait toujours tout le monde. Always everyone laugh. Il fait toujours rire tout le monde. This one makes more sense. It always makes everyone laugh. If toujours rire tout le monde. This one shows how it works with emotional or involuntary actions. I'm asked to make my own example. So I said, j'ai fait laver mes vêtements. J'ai fait recommander le petit déjeuner. To dire faire réparer ta voiture. Okay. So it says, okay, the sentences I made are quite clear. We'll have to review them. So I said, j'ai fait laver mes vêtements. I had my washed. So this correctly conveys that you arranged for someone else to wash your clothes at a laundromat or dry cleaner. I said, j'ai fait recommander le petit déjeuner. It means I had breakfast recommended and I feel I made a mistake. No. So it's almost correct, but recommander is a bit tricky here. It means to recommend, and it's not typically used in this causative sense. The verb in my brain of is commonly, yeah, was a mistake. To order, commander is to order, recommend is to recommend. So a better version would be j'ai fait commander le petit déjeuner at breakfast ordered. The next one was to devrait faire repair voiture. You should get your car repaired. So this is spot on. Causative construction works perfectly here, implying that someone else, like a mechanic, should fix the car. So your first and third examples are perfect. For the second job, For common day. Would you like to try a few more or practice with different verbs? So yeah, I tried a few more and I was like, s'occuper, mes chevaux. Ma sœur a fait livrer ses livres. Mon père devrait allumer la climatisation. Nice work. Let's get through each one. Je fais couper I had my haircut. So this sentence is spot on and it conveys that someone else cuts your hair. Je fais couper mes cheveux like a hairdresser. So ma sœur a fait livre ses livres. My sister had her books delivered. This is excellent. Excellent. You're using fair livre correctly to show that your sister arranged for the books to be delivered, likely by a delivery service. So, ma sœur a fait livrer ses livres. So the next example that I gave was mon père devrait allumer la climatisation. My dad should turn on the air conditioning. So this sentence is correct, grammatically correct, but I don't think it's causative really. But here's a subtle difference in usage. Allumer works well in this context, but faire allumer will make it active. So I said, mon père devrait allumer la climatisation. I forgot to put faire. So allumer works well. So someone else will do the action turning on the air conditioning rather than your father himself. So if you want to keep it as it is, indicating your dad should do it himself, this works fine. So however, if you want to imply that your dad could arrange for someone to turn on the air conditioning, example, a servant or technician, you would say, mon père devrait faire allumer la climatisation. Mon père devrait faire allumer la climatisation. That's my father had the air conditioner turned on. It means that someone else did it. My father instructed that the air conditioner be turned on. So these examples are really coming along. So yeah, I tried a bit more. J'ai fait traiter mon chien. Ma mère devrait, we're going to see this correct at the end. Ok, ma mère devrait faire nettoyer la cuisine pour recevoir des visiteurs. Mon petit déjeuner aurait fait livre à midi. It says you're doing great. Let's take a look at each of your examples. So it says, je fais traiter mon chien. I had my dog treated. This is a great use of faire traiter, implying that you arranged for a vet or a specialist to treat your dog, maybe for a health issue, grooming, etc. Ma mère devrait faire nettoyer la cuisine pour recevoir des visiteurs. My mom should have the kitchen cleaned to receive visitors. This one is excellent. It clearly conveys that your mother should arrange for someone to clean the kitchen in preparation for visitors. The causative faire nettoyer is perfectly used there. So the third one was mon petit déjeuner aurait fait livrer à midi. My breakfast would have been delivered at noon. This is a great attempt, but there's a small issue with the construction. So the issue in this context is a bit of an odd construction here. So instead of aurait fait livrer, you should use aurait été livré, passive voice, or aurait fait livrer, positive with fait. Okay. Mon petit déjeuner aurait été livré à midi. Breakfast would have been delivered by noon. Or if you want to use a positive structure, mon petit déjeuner aurait fait livrer midi. Ok, de faire avec passé composé. Aurait fait livrer par midi. I want my breakfast delivered by noon. So this implies that you are the one who arranged for it and not the delivery itself. I'm really getting the hang of the causative structure. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm going to like try to make more example. Mhm. Okay. What examples do I make right now? I'm going to have my screen. Okay, let's see. Je fais nettoyer. I think I'm going to use ChatGPT so that it can correct me when I finish. I don't really know if I'm right or wrong. So I'm going to ChatGPT. So correct these causative sentences. Okay. Okay. My first example will be mm, je vais je vais faire nettoyer mes lessives. Okay. The second one will be the first one said je vais faire nettoyer. No, let me use les lessives. The second one, I'm going to okay. J'ai fait. So I'm going to pass a composer for this. J'ai fait allumer la climatisation. Le troisième, c'est ma soeur, mon frère. Hum, a fait couper son cheveu. Not sure. Son cheveu. The fourth example would be mon, okay, ma mère aurait fait. The fait here I'm using is passive composite. Ma mère aurait fait cuire. Elle fait cuire le gâteau. So the fifth, I would. Oh, okay. Je vais étendre. Oh god, the spelling of étendre. Okay. Je suis correct. Je vais étendre la télévision. Okay, so here are the examples I did. I said, je vais faire nettoyer les lessives. Second one, je fais allumer la climatisation. Third one, mon frère couper son cheveu. Fourth one, ma mère aurait fait cuire le gâteau. Fifth one, je fais étendre la vision. So, voici les corrections de tes phrases avec des explications rapides. So, on Je fais nettoyer le linge, les lessives. Le lessive n'est pas correct. On dit plutôt le linge. It's actually my first time of hearing the linge, clothes, laundry. Maybe I would have used mes vêtements. Okay, le linge. So le lessive n'est pas correct ici. On dit plutôt le linge ou linge. I don't know. So, when it's a laundry. J'ai fait allumer la climatisation. Cette phrase est correcte. La troisième, mon frère a fait couper ses cheveux. On dit ses cheveux. Pluriel. Pas son. Ses cheveux, pas son. Cheveux. Qui est incorrect? Qui est incorrect? Cheveux est singulier. Cheveux est pluriel. 4. Ma mère fait cuire le gâteau. Mais cette phrase est correcte, mais on pourrait aussi dire ma mère aurait fait cuire un gâteau. Ma mère aurait fait cuire un gâteau, si c'est indéfini. Et cinquième, je fais étendre la télévision. Cette phrase est correcte aussi. Souhaites-tu aussi une explication grammaticale sur le causatif fait plus infinitif? So c'est oui. So I want more explanation. I'm still learning it. As you can see, I didn't get everything right. So verb plus infinitive is used when someone causes someone else to do something. In other words, you're not doing the action yourself, but making someone else do it. Structure, subject plus verb, conjugated, infinitive verb plus optional agent, person who does the action. Example, j'ai fait réparer ma voiture. Having my car repaired. I make someone repair my car. J'ai fait réparer ma voiture. Examples by tense. Prison. J'ai fait cuisiner le I'm having the dinner cooked. Passé composé, j'ai fait réparer mon téléphone. Had my phone repaired. Futur, je vais faire laver la voiture. I'm going to have the car washed. Conditionnel passé, elle aurait fait peindre la maison. She would have had the house painted. Elle aurait fait peindre la maison. So the specified agent, the person doing the action, you can add the person who does the action with pa. Okay, is another angle. Formal written or a colloquial spoken. Elle fait écrire la lettre à son assistant. She's having the letter written by her assistant. Elle fait écrire la lettre à son assistant. Second one, je vais faire ma voiture à Pau. I'm going to have Paul in my car. Je vais faire réparer ma voiture à Pau. Important notes. The direct object that is being acted on usually comes before the verb. J'ai fait nettoyer le linge. So the infinitive stays in its base form. Only fait is created. Je fais nettoyer le linge. Agreement rules apply when the object is before the verb in compound tenses. Okay. C'est nécessaire que j'apprenne plus parce que je ne suis pas là. Okay. Causative is a new one for me because I think I'm at like B1 and I'm just doing the basic things, the necessary things. But this causative was a very new one for me, so I have to learn and learn and learn and learn. More and more. I have to make more efforts. I have to like. Le français c'est difficile. Hmm. I think I've studied for like 24 minutes or 26 minutes, and I want to move on to other things now. So hopefully the next study I'm going to like do like 1 hour. And I might not have to talk really. I'm not sure. but I want to study for like at least 3 hours every day, 4 hours per day. And I'm going to always be here for accountability because all these I'm just going to open my book and I watch videos. This one is just that I must read. Je dois lire. Je dois lire. C'est nécessaire. Je lis. Il faut lire. Si tu veux maîtriser français. I've come to the end. If you watch this later, tell me about causative. What do you know? What's the simplest way to learn it? Mm. All right, bye.